My head.
Hey guys, welcome back to part 8
Gently now.
of A Plague
Gently.
Tale Innocence. We are starting at the beginning of chapter 13, which seems like it's somewhat of a mix of a
Don't
fever dream
stop.
and reality.
Go on.
So we're not actually sure what's
Hugo!
really going on in the real world, but this is
Where
just
can
Amicia's
he have
perspective,
gone?
and she's looking for Hugo.
Think, Amicia. Think.
So there's really only one path you can take. This whole chapter is super linear.
Is that a
First, we're
village?
in the forest, and
Here?
then we find ourselves in a very similar village to
Hey!
the one that
Wait!
Amicia
Did
and
anyone see a
Hugo
child
went
come through here?
through
Please!
around chapter 2, where there were,
Are
or
you feeling better?
yeah, I think it was chapter 2, where all the people ran
Lovey?
from us and hid, and then we got
Is that
chased.
you? Have you
So
seen
here, when
Hugo?
you see
Did you shout at
Clervy
him again?
standing at that
No,
door,
absolutely not.
you want to
Times
look
are
over to
hard
the
enough
left,
already
and you can
without the
crawl
power.
But
underneath
we weren't arguing anymore.
that door,
Amicia,
and
try
inside you'll
never
find
run away
Curiosity
without a
number
reason.
23,
Open the door.
the
I'm
Ragdoll.
going to find him.
Don't forget to
Alright,
pick that
just
up.
be careful.
Then we can come
The
out,
ill
and
wind
Clervy
is
will
on its
open the
way,
door for
Amicia.
us, and we can just walk through. And again, it looks like we're immediately thrown
What is that?
into
What is going on?
Laurentius's farm. So we'll just walk through the
Laurentius?
pig
Is that
corpses.
really you?
Where is Hugo?
And Laurentius is standing there. We'll talk to him for a minute. I'm going to go ahead and speed
care of
that
him.
conversation
Then
up
why did he leave?
because
I
it does
don't
take
know.
a while to get through it. So once you're finished with that, you'll
That's
be
him.
able to go through the door behind him.
Mother?
In here,
Yes,
we're
Mother.
back at our
How is
home,
he?
and there's Beatrice,
He's not very well.
But I
and
did
she's
everything.
You hid the truth
kind of
from him.
scolding us.
But
His emotions, Amicia. I warned you.
So it's obvious
me
that
see him.
this is
He doesn't want
somewhat
to see
of a dream
Talking to mommy.
I
for
have to see him.
He
Amicia.
doesn't need
It's
you
not
anymore.
all happening.
Go on then. See for yourself.
But all of these things are giving us clues as to what's going on. When we go into Hugo's room, don't go talk to him immediately. Come around to the other side, and in this small room, we find Curiosity number 24, the Night Figurine. Once you've grabbed that, then you can go over and interact with Hugo.
Hugo, are you alright?
No.
What's the matter? Why did you leave?
Why didn't you tell me?
So
when
you'll
I
talk
was
to him
alive?
for a little bit
for your
before we
own
move on
good,
to the
Hugo.
next part.
That's not true. You didn't want me to know.
Don't say that.
You're jealous. Jealous. Let go of me.
Hugo, no!
So you can see Hugo was pretty upset there. And when we wake up,
Where are you?
this looks like we are going to be back over where all the dead soldiers were.
It's him.
When you come around the corner, you'll hear Hugo, and you're going to have to take out
there.
the guards.
Thank you.
There are 2 of them. To take them out really easily with your sling.
I'm here.
And we're going to go and
Everything's
free
alright,
Hugo
Hugo.
from
It's
that
over.
cage.
Hey, are you alright? They didn't hurt you, did they?
No.
But why did you go off like that?
I heard mommy. She was calling me.
It must have been a nightmare, that's all.
I really thought it was her. She was
Once
in
you have
pain.
control back,
She can't feel
as soon as
pain
you
where she is
pass
now.
these
We
horses,
talked about
go
this.
to the right,
She's gone, Hugo. We
and
have
you
to
want to go
accept it.
around.
Let's
There's
go
like
back.
2 large
Alright.
trees. Come
We must get
around,
back to
and
the
there's a
castle.
small area here
Look,
where we
Hugo,
can
a
find
flower.
Herbarium
It's a
number
daffodil.
10, the Daffodil.
Do you want it?
Of
Don't
course.
forget to grab that. It
Not
is very
too
important
close.
that we collect
I was scared,
everything
Hugo.
in one
Me too.
playthrough.
Well, it's over now. Lady Daffodil will watch over us.
Yes.
Once you've collected that herbarium, we're going to head along down the road, and we'll stop here just for a second to take a look at our codex. Here you can see what we have left to upgrade. We're getting pretty close. Herbariums, we have 10 of 13, and I'll go through and show you each flower that I have so that you can compare. Make sure that you aren't missing anything. They're all collected in order. Then we go down to the gifts. We have 11 of 11. We have gotten our trophy for the gifts, so you should have every single gift just like I do, and there should be no more question marks. And then when we get down to curiosities, you can see that we have 24 of 26. So we're only missing 2 total curiosities, and we are going to be collecting those later on in the guide. Here you can see each one that I have collected so far and compare it to your list to make sure that you have all of the same ones. I know this is actually not a lot. It seems like a lot, but I've played several Assassin's Creed games. Those games are very collectible heavy, so this is nothing. Now we're going to continue on. You can see there's a cross in the middle of the road. Hugo's going to direct us to go off to the right.
But why? Let go of me.
Hugo!
And he's going to run away, of course.
Coming, Mummy.
So we have to follow him. Just keep running straight down the path.
There, she's in there. Mummy.
Stop! It's not
And he's going to go down into this hole. From here, just keep on running all the way to the end of the chapter. That is pretty much all this chapter is just the fever dream. We're not going to catch up to Hugo, but when you get to the end scene, it's clear once you get into the next chapter that something similar to this must have happened, and Amicia is maybe just confusing it all in her head.
Not them! No!
I don't know, the whole thing's kind of wild. It really is like,
Someone's coming.
you know, a dream of someone who is incredibly stressed out and worried to the point where they can't rest at night.
What are you doing?
It's just kind of what it reminds me of.
Where is your sister?
There's no one.
There is no one there.
So yeah, fight your way through the swarms of rats,
Let us go.
and they're not hurting you, you just can't quite get through them. Which at the very least, at least, you know, you're not dying. And that is the whole chapter. You earned the Penance trophy for completing chapter 13, and we're going to jump straight into chapter 14. So here, we're going to play this chapter as Hugo. So he obviously was taken and is separated from Amicia. So there's no combat at all. This is a purely stealth chapter. Go through that little cabinet. You'll have a moment here where you can't move because Hugo's blinded by head pain. When you get control back, you're going to sneak through almost the entirety of this chapter. So just, you know, make sure that you always have your hand close to the crouch button. Here you're going to sneak underneath that little hole, and we need to avoid all the guards. So as soon as that guard turns his back, you want to come around over on this side. You can see there's a monk there operating that machine. When he lifts up the box, crawl underneath it. And in this next area here, come around these boxes that are to the right. You can take a look at what's going on up there. There's some contraption. They seem to be doing something with the green crystals that the rats make. So here, the man that's grinding it, just sneak behind him, don't get too close, and stay out of his line of sight. Follow him as he makes his way around. And once he can't see us anymore, we want to go under that table directly ahead. And here we're going to wait. We're going to be prompted to look at the monk or the priest, whatever he is, that's walking toward us. Wait for him to stop talking, and when he turns his back, we'll be able to exit the table and go under the table that's directly to the left. So here now we can go the table on the left, walk all the way through, and when we get to the opposite side, you'll see that there's a monk standing there. Just go a little to the right underneath this cart. I did sit here and wait for a minute, but it doesn't look like he's going anywhere. I thought maybe he would turn his back, but he won't. So we're just going to exit out of the cart and sneak around to the right. He won't see us.
The body of the Grand Inquisitor is overwhelmed by the...
Watch out for green bottles and go to the right and underneath all of this wood. Here you'll see another monk walking. Just wait for him to turn his back and we can sneak on by, straight ahead and a little to the left. Once you get up these stairs, we'll just be in the area above. So here there are workers that are doing their thing up here. That guy, wait for him to move that bucket, because he moves a bucket over to the side. When he turns back straight ahead, we can sneak behind him. Watch out for all the green bottles everywhere. When you come all the way to the left, you'll want to hide a little bit behind these boxes because there are two monks there. The one that's in the front, he can come back, so you have to be pretty quick. Then we're coming to this vat area. There are armored guards to the right, and they're talking to each other. So we want to sneak around this vat going to the left, and you can hide behind these boxes here, or you can go down the stairs and hide behind the vat, just like this. We need to wait for the guards to finish talking, and when the one in front of us turns around, we can come underneath that little thing. Come down the stairs, turn left, go underneath this little thing and around the vat. Then we need to go underneath the stairs, around to the right, and then up the stairs. For the most part, these guys don't really spot you if you keep a steady pace. Now here, we're going to come underneath this oven, I guess, and wait for the steam. When the steam hits, you want to go directly across and underneath this next oven-like thing and wait. Turn to the right. When the next batch of steam hits, go straight ahead underneath the next oven and wait. Then when the next batch of steam hits, we can either go straight or to the right and then immediately left out this door behind the guard. Go underneath the table and then down the stairs and immediately hug the left wall. If you're not hugging the left wall, that guard will spot you. Wait for him to go into the next room and then continue forward. Here, you'll be prompted to look. There's some kind of commotion going on down there. We're not worried about that. Just keep on going. You can see that there's a light up ahead. We're going to want to turn right into this doorway. It's the only possible place that we can go. And then Hugo has another attack on his head. Yeah, every time he has one of those attacks, you do have to crouch back down. Hugo will just be standing up after that. So continue following the only path that we can. And when we get here, we have to go to the left. There will be lots of monks around here. So what you want to do is go straight ahead and hide underneath this cart. And we're going to wait for that monk to turn around. Once he turns around, we can go forward and into the cabinet. Just follow the cabinet to its only exit. Wait here for these monks to stop talking.
During the Great Plague of Justinian.
The one sitting is not going to get up, but the one standing is going to walk to the next room.
Maybe an ancestor of Hugo de Rune. Continue.
They're talking about me.
So once he turns his back and starts to walk away, just sneak behind the sitting monk and come here underneath the cart. Once the standing monk exits the room, we can follow, come around behind this podium. Kind of keep your eye on him. He's going to turn around and leave. When he turns his back, we can go past him. You can see that there is a cart in front of us. Go under it and behind the tables here. You want to wait. See that guy? He almost caught me. He won't go past the books. Those books that are on the floor are, I guess, like an invisible wall for him. He'll just stand there until his alert meter goes down. And once he turns away, we can continue. Here we can get underneath this cart. You can peek out to see where he is. He's not looking at us, so we'll just continue into the next room. Here immediately, go underneath the cart. You can't go straight. You have to turn to the left to exit this cart.
Finally moved her to the basement. So she's
Now,
going to
that
brag.
monk is going to come over here. And I don't know what I was thinking, but I actually tried to exit. See, I'm trying to exit. At least we know they don't feel us. As long as they can't see us, we're good. I don't know why I did that, but hey, at least we know. So in here, this is just to hide. You can't exit out of this cabinet. This is just to hide and wait for the monk to turn his back. So here we can go straight ahead underneath the table. And from there into the next cabinet. Then when we exit out, we can run over to the stairs because there's no other monks around. This is one of the few times you'll actually get to run, so enjoy it. In here, I did crouch, but you actually don't have to just yet. You can just freely walk around
They said. I have to
up
keep
to a
going
certain point. We need to turn to the right when you get to the center, and we want to head for the big light that's on the floor. And then if you crouch down and walk forward, you'll get a cutscene. Now, once this cutscene ends, we're going to start working toward the chapter-specific trophy for chapter 14. We need to follow Sir Nicholas. And actually, we need to end up getting ahead of Sir Nicholas, but there are a few things that we have to do first. So for here, just continue to follow him. When you get to this auditorium room, stay behind that barrier. We're going to have to stop right at the end of it and wait because Sir Nicholas is going to speak to that guard. I fast forwarded it just because it's so long. Once the other guard moves away and Sir Nicholas starts walking, we're going to follow. Stay kind of close to the right wall. Now here, he's going to turn left. We need to stay behind him and out of his line of sight. But now he's going to turn right, so we need to kind of hug the left wall a little. And here, we're going to actually do this part twice from here. So Nicholas turns right, we want to turn left. Continue sneaking between the wall and the bushes. You want to follow this path. Go almost to the end of the path. You'll see right here, there's a turn off to the right. Take it. Yes, there's an alert, but it's not. Don't worry about it. Just keep on going. Then go again here between the wall and the bushes until we can turn right. Keep on going until we can turn right again and then immediately turn right into the bushes because right here we're going to find Herbarium number 11, the Black Nightshade.
I mustn't touch the berries. They're dangerous.
Once you have the black Nightshade, go ahead, open up your menu and restart from your checkpoint. We had to grab that Herbarium, but now we need to go for the trophy. So once you spawn in, you'll be right here, and you want to follow the same path that you just took.
We've been after him
At
for
first,
weeks.
anyway. So go to the left between the wall and the bush.
To see his mother.
Seems she has a sense of humor.
Then when you get almost to the end, turn right into the bush. Continue going straight. And then follow the path back to between the wall and the bush. And this time we're going to turn left and go behind the wall. Go left again and then go right where the torch is. Go straight. If you look off to the left, if you get caught, this is where you'll have to go to spawn in. We'll cover that later. For now, just keep going straight. And once we get past this doorway and we hide underneath this cart, you will get the Captain Sidekick trophy. And this is for making it past Sir Nicholas, getting to where he was going before he gets there. Now here, I'm going to show you two separate ways that you can go. See there, I stepped out on accident. I didn't mean to do that. But here, Sir Nicholas just walked in. We were like way far ahead of him. So those two guards are going to have a conversation. And when they're done, that guard is going to go away.
Hard to believe he's going to save us all. If everything goes to plan.
Just kind of keep your eyes peeled. And when they both start moving, go ahead and follow Sir Nicholas. Stay underneath this table. Follow him. He went over to the right from where we were hiding. And we're going to head down into these dungeons. He's going to go out the door. We cannot follow him because he's going to close that door behind him. So instead we go off to the right and there's a hole. This is what happens if you get caught.
Congratulations on capturing the child.
So again, I'm just showing you both paths so that you know exactly what to do in case you do get caught. So again, we're just following the same path through the bushes.
What's he going to do with her?
Continue on. Continue on. Yeah, they're alerted, but honestly, they're really not going to come and mess with us. As long as you keep moving, you should be fine. Okay, so now we've made it into this hallway. What I'm going to do is purposefully get caught up here. And you'll see where you spawn in. So if you walk out of here and let the guard catch you, you'll get a message saying that you've been detected. Go ahead and restart from checkpoint. And you have a new checkpoint. So now we're behind Sir Nicholas. And if you try to follow him through this doorway, he's going to slam the door behind him. So now we have no choice but to go up the stairs we just passed. So once you come up here, this is a very different area and it takes a little bit longer, but it's really not hard. So here we're in some kind of like a medical theater. These monks are practicing on a dead body, it looks like. Follow the path I'm taking. You'll go, when you come in, straight ahead behind the benches, and then when you turn right, go between the upper bench and the lower bench. Go through the door and then exit to the left. You want to go down the left stairs and come up to these cages of white rats.
Your new rats here.
Why can't I hear you like the others?
And Hugo's gonna comment that he can't hear the white rats, which is very interesting.
Not to mention,
So just keep on following the rat cages and then turn to the right when you get to the end, and you want to hide underneath this cart because there's a guy that I guess that they have imprisoned in a cage behind us, and he started talking to Hugo, which alerted the guard. So now the guard comes over here and he's being all nosy. And we have to wait for him to leave again. So when he turns around to leave, we can leave to the left, crawl underneath this little hole, and then we're in a room with these poor people are being bled. They're chained there to feed the white rats their blood. It's pretty sick.
It's horrible.
Then when you get to the end, turn right. We'll see Sir Nicholas pass by, and we can go ahead and follow him. And this brings us back to where we were before. So you end up in the same place. It just takes a little bit longer to get there if you get caught after following Sir Nicholas. So here, go underneath this little hole, and you'll see two guards talking. We just want to wait for them to finish talking, and when they leave, we can exit where they exit, but they turn right, and we want to turn left.
Must be near.
Once we do that, you want to hide behind this box here. When you turn to the right, you'll see Sir Nicholas talking to a prisoner. You want to hide here and wait for the conversation to finish so that he doesn't see us. Once he starts walking away, we can follow him. The prisoner will say something to us, but it does not alert Sir Nicholas, so we're good.
I have to find my mommy.
Just keep on following. He's going to turn off to the right. So we're going to follow him again. And where this torch is lit on the wall, you want to hide right here until Sir Nicholas is finished speaking to the prisoner over there. Don't let him see you. He doesn't talk very long, and then he's going to turn around and come back this way.
Our torturer will take care of you. You'll soon have your voice back.
Once you see him turn to head back to our direction, you want to back up and go behind this box that's to the left. When you're looking at that torch, it's to the left. Wait for him to pass by. He'll turn his back, and then we're free to exit and go over and see who he was just talking to.
Mommy? Mom.
Be very careful.
So this is a little bit of a surprise, but Beatrice is actually alive, and Hugo managed to find her. So now she needs some help getting out of her cell. So crawl through that little hole in the opposite wall from Beatrice, and we're going to be in this room that has a bunch of rats caged up. We need to just kind of hang out here for a minute and wait for those two guards to finish up their conversation. When the one on the right walks away, then we can follow. Of course, we want to go over to the right where the light is and climb up this ladder. Once we get to the top of the ladder, follow the scaffolding to the left or the beams, whatever it is.
Have I forgotten anything?
Then when we get to another wide beam, we want to take a left again.
Oh, the rats. They are all afraid of rats.
Then at the next crossroad of beams, turn right.
Yes.
Here you can see just barely that guard there. When he turns and walks away, climb down this ladder.
Oh, that's for the cage.
And then we want to go over to this glowing handle and pull it down because it's going to release some rats and scare away all of the guards. You can watch them run out. There's another one coming. He's going to run out. And once they leave, then we're free to move around without crouching.
I've got to go back.
So just follow the light, stay in the light path.
Lanterns.
This is the first ladder we went up. We want to go beyond it just a little bit and move this lantern. You can turn it to the right and clear a path
It works.
to the next lantern. run over to this second lantern and turn it to the left to clear a path to the cell key. Run over there and grab it.
Yes.
And then what we want to do is go back to the first light. Well, after the headache. Those headaches are very unfortunate. Head back to this light here. And we need to make a path to the first light. See here, I thought about it to make a path straight ahead to where we need to exit, but that's not what I need to do. Because I can't get out here. See, I realized it at the last moment. You have to turn this light to face the first light so that you always have a path from one light to the other. Head over to the first light and we're going to move it to the left and point it on the hole that we came in from. And then see, we still have the light from this one. We can now turn that to point to the main path so that we can get back to the hole.
All by myself.
So make your way back
Mommy,
here.
I did it.
Bring Mummy the key. And you'll have a little cutscene.
Hugo.
Now once this cutscene is finished,
Yes.
Beatrice is going to walk Hugo through
The same voice.
his ability.
The one that
So if you hadn't figured it out yet,
Try to
Hugo, his
embrace it
illness is directly linked to the rats. So he will be able to control the rats with Imperium now. So you'll use your L2 and R2
my head is
to
It was the
move the rats
that you
around.
answered it.
You can move them out of your way so that they don't hurt you and make it to the next light source. You can also sick them on the guards, kind of like this. See, it caused the guard to run away. Now we can freely get through
Run, you big coward.
this hallway.
Scared, aren't you?
Just try not to let them go until you're close enough to a light source, because they can still eat us. We just at least have a fighting
That's
chance
when
now.
disease.
You're not sick, Hugo. It's a gift. I'll explain later.
A gift.
When we get to this next area here, we have some really good lighting here. We need to go down the left hallway, and that area to the right, there's nothing in there. Just keep on going straight and you'll see there's a guard. It looks like he's praying there. Push the rats back into that hole in this room to the right of the guard until we can pass through. You can let them go when you're in the light. And then we're going to do the same thing in here. Move the rats out of the way so that we can safely pass through. Now we exit to the right, go up these stairs. And when we get into this next area, there are guards to the left. We need to move the light away to let the rats loose.
Be careful.
And then we can direct them over to the guards that are blocking the doorway. They'll run away. And just keep control of the rats. Push them away. Well, I just let them go and they ran back to their hole.
They
I guess I
make
got
me
lucky.
people's blood.
Now, when we come outside,
Strange. I can feel the black rats, but not these ones.
Hugo is going to tell his mom that he can't feel the white rats. He can only feel the black ones, which should let you know that there's something going on with these white rats. They're being fed human blood, and Hugo can't hear them. They're being experimented on. We just don't know why yet.
Feels
In this room,
Make you tired.
push the first set of rats away
yes.
to be able to go up the left stairs, but here, these rats, they have to go into that left corner. You cannot push them ahead of you to the right, no matter what It does not work. They will attack you every time, I think because there's not enough room for them to go anywhere else. So make sure to push them into that corner.
Mummy, why do I know how to do this?
It's the blood that
Now, when
decides.
we come down this
It's
hallway,
complicated
they're
to
going to talk
explain.
to each other, and we're going to get a
Lisa
cutscene
doesn't
at the
know.
end.
No, I'll explain later.
We had an argument, Mummy.
It's all right, my darling. Let's get out of here, huh?
Now here, we need to use the rats to save Beatrice and protect her. So when you see a guard coming towards you, you want to direct the rats to the guard. There's always one in front of you, and then turn around behind you. There will always be 2 guards there. Try to keep an eye out for guards that are they're gonna come in these little corners, and you'll see that sometimes they're in the light. The rats won't go get them if they're in the light. And also there are stairs. Keep an eye for those guys because they are archers. They can kill Hugo really fast if he doesn't send the rats to them quick enough. After you take care of the first, I think it's the first 5 guards, Hugo's gonna get tired and fall down. And then you have to wait for the next guard to come out. See how that guy's in light? You want to get the archer first. By that time, this guard should be out of the light. And then there's another one coming. They come at you faster and faster each time. And at the end of it, you'll get the cutscene, the Blood Ties trophy for completing chapter 14. And we can get started with chapter 15 in video number 9. So thank you all so much for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe if you have found this guide helpful. And I can't wait to see everyone back here in part 9. Until then, Khajiit always has wares.